You all know that I have pointed out that I've been told I'm optimistic by giving humanity 200 years before the mass extinction event occurs. Technically, it's already starting. It's just because it's not affecting most people yet, they don't believe it. And I've talked about the fact that in 25 or 50,000 years, life can start again on this planet. I'm not too sure how much we'll leave behind. And I read something this morning that made me realize that even less will be left behind. So about 375 million years ago, a whole bunch of creatures decided to go from the water to the land, decided to become mammals, walk upright, etc., etc. Around 250 million years ago, a small section of those mammals decided they wanted to be in water instead. And that is how we end up with dolphins and whales, sharks. Sorry, not sharks. But the mammals in the sea have now, especially things like whales and orcas, dolphins, have evolved so far with being in the sea that they can't roll it back. They could not go back to being land animals. They do not have sufficient bone structure anymore. They've adapted to being in salt water. All sorts of things. Their bodies have adjusted their organs so that they can deal with it. They cannot, even if they tried to crawl on land because they can breathe air, their flippers would not support their weight. Their bodies can only support weight when they're in the water now. Which means that the most intelligent things aren't going to be able to make the next evolutionary jump and become, as opposed to all hail the rise of the raccoon world. And this is going to be a problem. Not for us, of course. We'll be long gone. But you need to understand that what we're doing between the fossil fuels and the nuclear waste, the heating of the oceans, a lot of those mammals may end up extinct like us before they would even have the chance of changing their minds and coming back on land. We're not just destroying life for ourselves. At the rate we're going, we're going to leave this place a barren moon for God knows how many thousands of years.